Why are there so many overweight adults in Singapore, especially middle-aged adults? You can see it clearly. It really is everywhere. They develop this beer belly, this gut that's protruding, you know. I'm trying to get to the root cause of this. The standard advice that we are given in order to lose this belly fat is that we should move more and eat less, meaning reducing calorie intake and increasing calorie usage. I highly doubt that this system works.
There are two places in the body where you can store food. Your calories goes into your fridge, and your calories goes out from the fridge. But there's a third thing that you have to consider, and that is how much food goes back and forth between the freezer and the fridge. And the question is, what's controlling this? And it turns out that the main player is insulin. Insulin inhibits lipolysis.
Lipolysis means that your body is burning fat. It's not complicated. If your insulin is high, you cannot burn fat. If your insulin is low, then you can burn fat. Then there's the notion for a calorie is a calorie. Carbohydrates has 4 calories per gram. Protein has 4 calories per gram. Fats has 9 calories per gram. So we're told to eat less fats and more whole grains from government's health sector and the food industries. You don't understand that the amount of carbohydrates to fats ratios in pasta, rice, noodles, wheat bread are far exceeding 2.25:1. Penang Black's carbohydrates to fat ratio is 71:2, meaning 30.5:1. You're dumbest to think that eating fat would make you fat because it's caloric dense. You're getting fatter from eating that 30.5:1 carbohydrates to fat ratio. Wonton me's carbohydrates to fat ratio is 41:5, meaning 8.2:1. Fried rice's carbohydrates to fat ratio is 125:33, meaning 3.79:1. Fishball noodles carbohydrates to fat ratio is 55:8, meaning 6.875:1. Of course, this is not the only measure as to how eating more carbohydrates affect you in terms of calories. I'm a strong proponent of hormones and calories nowadays. I believe that calories counting is false and a lie. It doesn't work.
Well, what happened? Well, here's the difference. Overall, at the end of 7, 8, 9 years, there's barely any difference at all of this calorie-restricted diet, and it doesn't work. We've proved it. And yet, if you go to talk to your doctor, he'll say, well, what you need to do is just cut your calories and exercise more, calories in, calories out. There you go. It's like, but it's not true. You know it doesn't work. We've proved it doesn't work. And the hardest part for people to understand is this is when people stay on their diet, because this is a study. So you measure the people who stay on their diet. These people are not failing because they fail to follow the diet. They're failing because the diet doesn't work.